It's the Villains Talk Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, and welcome to the Villains Talk Show podcast and two-shot D&D nights. I did it right. I am one of your hosts, C4, always with the lovely Sarah Vike. Further down is the handsome great Grease Goblin, and in the aether and to be our great god tonight will be Sir Jeremy. Say hello, Jeremy.
Oh, hello, Jeremy.
Exactly. And we here at the Villains Talk Show and Podcast, I mean, if you've been here before, you know what we do. We do talk shows and we do D&D two shots. We were going to do one shots, but they all became two shots. So it's basically two shot Sundays. And this is part one of a new two shot. Yeah, so on Wednesdays we have our usual talk show format, roundtable discussion. It's not really a long podcast, but we put them on podcasts and stuff, so you can always there. And then if you want to watch previous two shot Sundays, they're all on YouTube. So you just look up the Villains Talk Show and just go under, like, we have it like us little things, one shots, and you just go there and watch them. We just do one shots. Today's one shot. Today is two shot Sunday, and therefore we have a new two shot. And when Sir Jeremy told us this morning what it was going to be, and my mouth started to salivate. Just started salivating.
And then he told us more today.
So, why doesn't Sir Jeremy take it away?
We're going to be running a level 20 two-shot today. Let's see what the end of the road can dish out. So all our characters will be level 20. They've adventured the corners of the world. They've seen what they think they have to see, and are celebrating their last victory or success. The small coup of a town run by goblins, viciously forcing dwarves into slavery to mine for adamantite, pure gold that it is.
Good for us.
We did.
Somehow you banded together. Who knows? However, the old church in town was a church to Asmodeus.
Oh no.
And the old church lays on the edge of town. Tristram music.
So, walking, probably.
I guess, yeah, we'd be getting to how do your characters celebrate the night?
So my character wouldn't drink, but he'd be full of merriment. You would see this scrawny, elderly, I don't know, or dream touched. What do they look like?
The Kalishtar look just like any other race. They're mostly human. I think they look mostly human.
So it's a Kalishtar, and with a beautiful golden book strapped to his side, as well as this ornate, wonderful talisman. Just full of merriment and happiness. Whenever little fights break out, he'd go easily waddle over and using his great charisma and bombastic, just happy-go-lucky self would calm things down, and everyone would be having a good time. They don't know his first name. They only know him as the Mahatman. And he carries around a golden box, which he never opens. It's sealed shut. It's not even... Whatever box it is, he's got it sealed shut. And it never leaves his side, but he never opens it. He only carries around a basic +3 mace, but his cloak of billowing always billows.
I am a human, and I'm in my early 20s. My name is Nancy. I'm wandering around, laughing and celebrating and joking and dancing with everyone.
I am a lizard. I am celebrating by gathering up some goblins and roasting them up on a fire.
Dead ones?
Yeah. Because
Maybe.
why let things go to waste? My name is Gizzard, the Blizzard Wizard Lizard. And I am a lizard folk wearing a white robe with silver adornment all over it, with a staff of frost on his back, and a sword with 2 diamonds encrusted in the blade on his hip.
Ooh.
So Gizzard is making his own little feast.
Ooh.
There's probably a couple dwarves joining in as well. There are dwarves going on the fringes to enjoy their crispy goblin bits.
Mm.
I'd be willing to share.
I'm a vegan, so I don't eat any meat.
I will share. I will take some of the goblin bits too.
I would just find some nice fruits or vegetables. Just eat those.
Goblins could be fruits and vegetables.
No, friends, you partake of your meat. I shall be satiated with my wonderful vegetables. And I eat a potato that's cooked. Just eat it like an apple.
Gizzard, look at you confused. But potatoes are bland.
You what?
Not
You
like Goblin.
You'd see me look around and put some corn in the potato. I'm like, see?
I'd bite off a chunk of flesh off a goblin leg, like it were a drumstick.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeding the populace.
Of course you
guess.
are. Of course you are.
They came to me apparently for goblin bits.
So throughout the night, everybody, the merriment just grows. The singing, the dancing tends to grow louder. And it's probably around midnight, maybe just after. The pinnacle of the full moon. At first, it starts as it sounds like merrymaking, but slowly the feeling of the party begins to change. The press of the group begins to formulate, rushing in one direction instead of milling about here and there. Shouts in the distance tend to become more panicked and hurried. And the moon itself even seems to take on almost a blood red tinge.
This does not bode well, friends.
Fascinating.
Gizzard no like.
I wonder what's up with that.
Quickly, put your hands together with mine, and we shall bond together, using the powers of light.
I put my hand with yours.
Gizzard places his hand on your
And I
hand.
grab your hands, and I close my eyes, and I whisper a prayer, and then I kiss all our hands, and now we are bonded for the next 10 minutes.
Nice. Can I make an investigation check to see if I can tell, or a perception check to see if I can tell why or where everyone is kind of moving towards, if they're all moving in one direction?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Can I make an arcane check to see if there's magical essence behind the blood moon and all that?
Absolutely.
I'm going to
Very
use my
nice.
nose. That is a 29.
Say 29.
Yes.
Okay. There's definitely some kind of arcane channelings in the air.
Can I tell the variety?
It seems to be emanating from the outskirts of town. Specifically 5 points, I think it is, radiated.
I also have
Hmm.
29 on perception.
Um, and everybody, so it seems like everybody's running in one direction from where you guys are in town. But when you follow the press for a little bit, it seems that everybody seems to be running from the outskirts towards the center of town. And when they get to kind of like reach the center of town, everybody's in this press and very confused.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of energy radiating from these 5 points specifically,
Oh,
circulating around the outside of town.
Hmm.
That doesn't seem ideal. I wonder what's happening.
Gizzard thinks we should investigate.
I think we should investigate too. Can I roll an investigation check?
Absolutely.
Uh,
I will also do that.
33.
17.
So the mill of the people are saying that there are dark-robed figures gathering in circles.
Hmm. Sounds like ritual evil casting, my friends.
Not
Dark-robed figures.
Gizzard don't like circles.
Quickly,
Lots of flowing reds and purples.
we should dispatch these nefarious ne'er-do-wells, so that our May festivities can continue.
Yes, I agree with you. We should do
Gizzard says we
that.
should go this way, and points in the direction of the closest one.
Great idea, Gizzard. Lead the way. And I brandish my mace. And my halo is on. So I have a nice little halo around me. On my head. From my...
I'll hide back here and wait, and when you're sure that it's something we should be killing, I'll shoot it.
Yes. Of course, of
So-
course.
So I hide.
All right. You won't have very good clear sight on the location, though. You'll actually have to proceed a little forward more.
Okay, I'll proceed forward to where I have a good sight and then hide.
All right.
Gizzard will cast Fly on Nancy,
Why?
giving you the ability to get higher up so you can see better.
Am I gonna fly? Am I gonna hide in the middle of the air?
Yes. It's dark enough, probably.
Is it dark enough for me to hide in the air, Jeremy?
It would be dim or possibly even dark light. High enough up, yeah.
Okay, I will fly up above these things and hide in the air.
The town is lit up by a series of bonfires, like
Yeah.
festive bonfires set around the town. So if you were high enough up, you'd have smoke and darkness. It'd be pretty hard to spot.
Perfect. How high would I need to go?
Between 60 and 80 feet, probably.
How fast can I fly? With-
It is.
I believe it's movement, is it not? Or 60 feet.
I'm double checking that right now because I think it is 60 feet.
It's 60 feet if it's fly.
Yes.
Okay, well, I will fly 60 feet up and wait there, pointing my rifle towards the shadowy figures, waiting for a sign from these guys to shoot them.
Alright.
Is this all happening right now, right? Like everything's happening fast? Remember for the 10 minutes that you guys, because I didn't use my channel divinity, I used my pacting bond. So remember you guys on all your attack rolls, save throws, what is it? Attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, you guys can add a d20 to your d20 rolls.
It's
Holy
D4
crap.
To the D20, John.
What?
We went over this. It's D4 to the D20.
What's that mean? I don't
You
understand.
add the D4 to the D20 roll.
Is that
It's not another D20.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Yeah, we went over this earlier, John.
more than once per turn?
The way it's worded.
Yeah, you literally add a D4. It's like a bardic inspiration dice.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
You get one extra D4 on top of any D20 roll once around.
That's it. Okay.
Yes.
It's so weird.
I'm down to add a D20 to my rolls.
It's so weird. It's worded so weird. But that makes more sense. I was getting
That
so
makes
confused.
a lot more sense.
So from your view up here, Nancy, you can see the one you guys are approaching on. It's lit up, but there's no form of fire. You can see it looks like almost like a purplish dome over top of 5 figures standing inside of this dome with their arms outstretched. And you can see energy transferring from their fingers almost in a chain-like fashion, connecting each of these figures to each other within these domes.
Huh. Fascinating.
I'm gonna telepathically ask, because I can communicate telepathically with another creature within.
As a counter, yes, but they cannot communicate back to you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I mean, when you know that I should shoot it, tell me to shoot it telepathically.
All right, my dragon, my lizard friend. Let us proceed forward with caution.
Gizzard will roll stealth
Um,
to be stealthy boy.
as a cleric, is there a way I can like sense what kind of magic this is? Or do I have to expend a
It would
spell?
be detect magic.
So it would be a spell.
Yeah, detect magic.
Okay.
That is a 30 for stealth, Jeremy.
I don't know what some like these spells are so. I don't understand clerics. You gotta give me a second. Some of the stuff they can do, it just blows my mind. All right, I want to know what this does.
My mind is already so blown just from trying to figure out how to make a character at level 20.
I'll be honest, I was messing around with 3 different character ideas once that we were told this.
That's okay. Can I try one action range self? No, I have to go up and touch it, don't I?
Range south means it's only on you.
Yeah, okay. I don't have that prepped. I can't use that. Can't use that. Wait, how big is this? Wait, I do have that prepped. I have no idea if this will work. I'm thinking anti-magic field.
Okay, what?
But I don't know. Let's get closer.
Gizzard has already started to move forward.
I would also stealthily move behind you, although I'm wearing full plate armor, so good luck on stealth.
It'll be disadvantage.
Yep. I knew. Don't even need to tell me. Let's see. Well, I had a 17, and then I rolled a 7.
Do you have any additions to that?
Yeah, it's called 0.
Oh.
It's not a number, it's an infinite concept.
Oh,
I see.
You should appreciate that joke, Sarah.
I do. I do. It's a placeholder.
Yeah, I can't add a zero because it doesn't exist. I can add an infinite concept. Does that make it good, Jeremy?
Did I do good?
if he adds infinity, does that count?
7 plus infinity? Does that mean I pass?
Does this mean he finally gets to wear Grandpa's jacket?
The thought of 0 and infinity being the same thing is a little terrifying.
It's all part of the Ouroboros. Ouroboros.
Yeah, right. Well, so the lizard man kind of slinks through the
These are
So-
crawls.
Wait, I can
Crawls?
add a D4 to that.
Crawls. His tail dragging behind him, covering his tracks.
I added my D4 to that and got a 10 instead. If that helps. I prayed to my deity of peace and said, please make me more stealthy.
Mohawk kind of steps through the brush, but you can hear him cracking twigs behind you. And trying to move low, but not quite. His heavy armor betrays him. But you round the edge of the block, and now the two of you can see from the ground level this odd sight, the same odd sight. The luminescent purple glow from a dome encasing 5 shrouded figures, all magically tethered by their fingers by the same ominous purple glow.
How far away are they?
They're about 80 feet.
Can I
Okay.
can I grab my talisman of my deity and pray to them and ask my deity a question pertaining to what is it these foul creatures are trying to accomplish?
What's the spell? Is it not?
It is an action to call to my deity, yes. But because I'm 20, my calls to my deity are always answered. But yes, it is an action to basically to pray to my deity.
The response would be foul sacrifice.
It's all I need to
Oh.
hear. I would.
Crawl up another 20
I'd use
feet.
my free action then to tell.
And then the second statement would be their deaths bring danger.
I would relay. I would relay both information. I'd use my free action to tell the salamander, and I'd relay that psychically to. Sorry, I don't remember what your character is. The human.
Nancy.
Nancy. So I'd use my free action to relay that information. Foul sacrifice, but don't kill them. It seems they wish that. We must find a different way to stop this foul ritual.
I guess I'll fly back down.
I'm gonna keep crawling.
I have dimensional shackles. We could use those on one of them.
I have a temple. One of the spells I have prepped is the temple of what's it called? One of my prepped spells is called Temple of the Gods. It's if we can catch them, and if we can find out what kind of magic they're doing, we can catch them and basically lock them inside. At least it would grant access to, so I could make it so it has only one door and no windows because I can choose. And I can make it so that only creatures I want to open doors. So I can make it so only I and you guys open the door. And as long as we know what they are, so I don't make it against them, because if I make it like so it's against fiends, they take damage as they go in. So I'd have to pick something else so that we can lock them inside. Basically turn my
I wanna
temple
just keep crawling.
turn my
And I want to
temple.
know. Sorry.
So I was just gonna say turn my temple of the gods into a makeshift prison.
That would work.
Yeah.
All right.
Gizzard keeps crawling and casts detect magic.
Does Gizzard have a way of moving them here? Or do we have a way of moving
Gizzard
them?
has an idea.
Because it seems like they have
Gizzard needs to know
multiple. Sorry. Please share his idea.
Gizzard casts detect magic while crawling towards them. It lasts up to 10 minutes. So what kind of magic does he smell?
You sense, I believe it would be conjuration. Yeah, it would be conjuration.
Okay.
And as you do that, you notice there's a small sixth figure inside the dome you didn't see before. You barely caught it by the sight of movement. It was a tiny little thing. Now that you snuck a little closer. And then you hear a gong radiate out across the town. And the small figure, there's like a flurry of movement from the small figure. And then one of the figures, one of the five, curls over, falls to its feet.
Oh, that's not great.
Uh-oh. Time's running out.
The dome flashes purple, and then you see a radiation of energy fire up into the sky, meeting in an arcing pattern over the center of the city.
Do I know what this is? Can I roll something, an Arcana check to see if I know what this is?
Sure.
Even though my Arcana is +0.
Can I try to figure out what the small figure is, or is it too robed and far?
Nature?
Nature.
I rolled a 15, Jeremy.
I also rolled a 15, Jeremy.
15 for arcane is you have no idea.
That's not good.
I am going to say I'm going to go investigate, and I want to sneak up and try to listen in on them.
15 for nature that's an imp.
Gizzard is going to use an 8th level spell and cast Maze on it.
Okay.
You banish a creature that you can see within range into a labyrinth demiplane. The target remains there for the duration or until it escapes the maze.
Your spell is nullified.
Oh.
Wow. It's fizzled by the purple dome.
Okay, so that is an anti-magic dome. Guessing.
Looks like there's only one real way we're gonna find out, eh?
I'm going to go investigate. I'm going to sneak up and try to listen, see if I can hear anything or see anything. Figure it out just by watching and listening.
Well, hold on. Just before you go up and listen. Do you tell us that happens, Caden? I guess you can't.
I would try to.
Depends.
Would they have seen it fizzle?
Probably not. You stealthed away, so you're another 20 feet up ahead of them.
Oh, okay.
All right. Because I would tell you, Sarah, to go up and listen, but also, just be careful and go find Caden's character.
Oh yeah,
Because
I can do that.
we need to make a plan of action that's going to work quickly. I think time is running out, and if they sacrifice themselves, according to my deity, I must fear the worst. And we must protect these citizens at all cost.
We must. After all, we just went through an awful lot of work to keep them safe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I rolled a 22 for stealth to sneak up there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to listen into them. And I feel like I get something if I'm listening. But maybe I'm wrong.
That'd be perception just for listening.
No, I thought I had a bonus to it, but maybe not.
Remember, you can add +4, a d4.
I can add 2 d4s then. So I am definitely going to hear this. 16 plus 17? Is that 33?
33.
Yes.
Wow.
That is the minimum I could have gotten, pretty much.
That's some nice ears.
Yeah.
My
Sneaky,
perception's a little good.
sneaky Sarah.
I'm a detective. I used to be an amateur detective, but not anymore.
Kind of hard to be an amateur in anything when you're level 20.
Exactly. I also didn't mention it, but I have strawberry blonde hair. You guys are never going to figure that out. That's okay.
I figured it out.
Well, that's because I told you earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Are you Nancy Drew?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I just felt my heart hurt a little.
Good.
I should have built Anna Green Gables. Damn it. We could have been the tree. We could have had it. Oh,
I was thinking of building an old
Bones.
character from one of the one
You
shots.
should have done Bones, and then we could have had the trio.
You could have been Frank and Joe Hardy.
Oh my god, the Hardley Boys.
We should do that sometime.
Hey, boys.
I got a
We should do
raging
that
flu.
sometime, and then if Andrew or Jeremy is also playing, they could be like Sherlock Holmes and just an insane number of weird detectives.
No, you do Sherlock
Yeah.
and Watson, right? So you have to do inspectors that have partners. So like Doctor Who and fucking what's her name?
Ooh.
Well, I think I know what I'm doing for my DM. I'm gonna DM that. You guys pick detectives.
Oh,
But
fun.
back to this game.
We could all be different doctors. Anyways, do I hear anything?
They are chanting. It mostly seems to be, I believe it's in Infernal.
Oh, that's what it is. I can locate creatures within 10 feet of me by hearing them. Okay. I think
Yes,
I picked
language Infernal. Yes, it
I
is.
picked Infernal as one of my languages.
Oh, really?
I actually did.
Serious?
Oh, yeah.
I actually did. I
Um,
went through the list and picked at random.
That's
So I
funny.
speak Goblin, Infernal.
They are praying to their Lord and Dark Father, the what would he be? The tyrannical leader of the Nine Hells, their Dark Father, Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm.
Take their spirits to the Dark Portal, and may the material realm be blessed with his presence.
Oh. Oh, is that oh. And to relay that pleasant information.
I'll sneak back and tell the cleric that.
Out of curiosity, Jeremy, how far away from this bubble am I?
60 feet.
Okay. Wouldn't I have to be within 30 feet to get the detect magic?
You can feel it in the air,
Oh, okay.
especially something of this size.
Okay.
You are within 30 feet. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
So
I keep crawling forward.
Okay.
can I telepathically communicate with the reptile and tell him to get back here? We need to form a plan. please. I just found out that they're trying to summon Asmodeus, and that doesn't seem like a good thing to go in on your own. We need to work as a team.
If I heard this, Gizzard would come back.
Because that's...
All right.
Crawl back. Moving 40 feet a turn.
As soon as I mention they're summoning Asmodeus, should probably tackle this as a team.
Probably a good idea.
Technically, he just teleports back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could do that, couldn't I, with the pact that we all
With
formed?
the pact.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'll just do that then.
As long as you're within 60 feet, you can just port right beside me.
The three of you can teleport to each other within 60 feet.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah, as soon as
Remember-
I'm within
Yeah,
60 feet, I teleport back.
ability is pretty great.
Mm-hmm. And as long as we're all friends, you guys, when you do that, you take resistance if you take the damage of whoever's about to get smacked. Remember that.
Gizzard's
Okay.
spell failed. It fizzled.
It's okay, Gizzard. We'll figure this out.
All right.
I'm giving important information that we need.
Oh, yeah. We need to get
And
in...
I'm being encouraging, okay?
We need to get in close, is what I hear. If Gizzard's information is correct, we cannot use our magic. So, we get in close, and we rip them out one by one as quickly as we can. We don't have much time. If they summon that foul demon to our plane, who knows what horrors he'll bring upon the innocents.
So we
Gizzard
can't
raises his
kill
hand.
them, but we're just trying to pull them out?
We're trying... Right now, it's the best bet I got.
Can we kill one of them?
Can we
I
try?
could kill one of them.
No. As
Gizzard also saw Imp.
according to the information from what I've gathered and what I've been given by my great god, if we kill any of them, it could possibly help them move their ritual faster.
That's a problem.
Death is a
I'm
problem.
really good at killing things,
They're going to have to hold off for now.
but it's fun. Okay. Gizzard, did you just say you saw an imp?
Yes, Imp. Gizzard saw a small Imp. Murder.
So we need to... So should we get... Does any of us have a possibility of way of dispelling this anti-magic field? No.
No.
That's what I said.
I could shoot it and see what happens. It's not magical.
I still think our best bet is to go inside the field.
I much prefer shooting things.
Then you shall watch our backs, and if things get dark, start taking shots.
That's okay, I'll come with you. I can be some use in there. And apparently we can't kill them.
Not yet, anyway.
Gizzard
Yes.
think targeting Imp is best bet.
Targeting imp. Great idea, my lizard friend.
Did you see the imp doing anything, Gizzard?
Murder.
Oh, you saw it murder one of the others?
Yes.
Sounds like a
Oh.
great idea. All right,
Okay.
quickly. We have other circles to attend to. We must deal with this one quickly. Are we all ready? I will charge in first. You both have my back.
Gizzard starts crawling away
I start
to hide in a bush, waiting for the signal.
I start charging in to go for that imp.
You're gonna charge straight in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray to my God, because I am full of faith and power, and I'll just say, whatever my deity's name, for Bahamut! And I pull out my mace and I charge in with my golden book at my side. Oh, no, before I would turn around and give Sarah this golden box and say, you must never, ever open this box and give it back to me as soon as you're done here. Do not open this box. Do not look in this box.
What's in this box?
The greatest evil that could ever be upon this planet.
Why are you giving it to me? I don't want it.
Should I fall, I do not wish it to go into the hands of Asmodeus.
What if
And-
I fall?
And then I'd look and put my hand on her shoulder and say, "You will never fall, for you are strong." And then I'd turn around and charge. And then I'd go, "For Bahamut!" And I'd charge in.
Okay. So you pass through the purple walls with no ill effect. And it seems like the dome of this spell, or whatever's maintaining it, seems to just be the dome. There's no purple aura, or you don't seem to feel like a growing magical force on the inside of the dome as much as the outside.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you pass in, and there's this dome there's this imp carrying a very long obsidian dagger.
It looks foul.
Very foul. The blade, the handle to the blade looks almost like a face, with the hilt forming like lips, and the dagger itself forming almost like a bent tooth.
Can I use thaumaturgy on myself? Is it still able to cast spells on myself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy as I'm charging in and yell, "Stop, foul creature, and face the light!"
So the imp looks up at you, and it like screams at first, like, "No, too soon!" And then as you look in, the other four shrouded figures have their arms outstretched. They seem to be completely ignoring you. Like, you would be standing within range of these figures, right?
Perfect.
And their infernal tones almost seem to be counting, like, the way they chant, it's almost monotonously counting. You know what I mean? Like, through music. And their fingers seem to be, like, one by one of them will drop a finger, and then he drops another finger. And the figure below you, lying on the ground, both his hands are clenched shut.
I
It
see.
seems to be about every 10 seconds, one of them puts a finger down, and then that same one, like 10 seconds later, will drop another finger. The one in front of you has 3 fingers down right now.
A countdown. I see. I'm going to get within 10 feet of the imp. So,
You're within 10 feet. The dome is only 15 feet in diameter.
oh, okay. Okay, so that's good. That means he has disadvantage. And I'm going to... I'm going to use my Talisman of Pure Good and expend 1 charge, looking at the imp.
Okay.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw as a giant fissure to hell opens up below him.
Is it a fissure to hell? Don't they just not exist?
It says a flaming fissure opens on... It just says flaming fissure, sorry. Thrown and they're destroyed, leaving no remains. And then the fissure closes, leaving no trace of its existence.
Just erases them from existence.
Yep.
That is an 11.
That definitely does not beat the DC 20.
Alright. So the fissure opens, and this imp just eviscerated by flame and disappears with no trace.
I then turn around and grab the 2 with the least amount of fingers, and like just drag them out of there.
They seem to be stuck. Actually, make a athletics.
I totally will, sir. I'm strong.
You're strong.
Oh yeah, I'm strong.
That's good. I'm not, so.
That's a 30.
Yeah, somewhat strong. So you pull on this person, but they seem to be stuck fast to the point where you even feel bones break in their body. From trying to move them from their position.
Break them. Break all the bones.
Nope. I
Turn
immediately.
them into jello.
Their body seems to be stuck fast in this position, but you can hear the cracking of bone as you try to twist them and move.
How
Wait.
close to the edge of the barrier are they?
They're all inside. The barrier literally around the outside.
Yeah, but how close to the how close to the barrier are they?
They're basically touching it. The barrier would be the next 5-foot square on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I would yell to my party members that we need to find a way to break this barrier. If they can break, if we can do that, I would look at Nancy and say, Nancy, go deal with the other imp in one of the other circles. We'll feel to do with the barriers. Remember,
Well,
if you stray too far, as long as you stay within 60 feet, you can always port back to us.
before I do
would
that.
Be, yeah, that would be much too far. Each the points was probably a good 200 feet from each other.
Oh, yeah.
Raiding around the outside of the town.
Instead, can I investigate and look to see if I can find a way to break the barrier that I can see or that looks like it's going to break it?
Yep, make an investigation check.
That would be 26.
26.
Mm-hmm.
So, radiating around the base of this barrier, there are these arcane runes drawn in blood. They are glowing, I would say like a iron hot red, maybe like a light, almost like a light orange, drawing your attention to them.
I'm gonna take a dagger and stab one of them.
Would they look familiar to you?
I would say this probably your experience as an adventurer. It's probably a little more difficult than a simple stabbing.
Yeah, that does seem likely, but maybe I just want to stab something.
Do the marks look familiar to you?
I mean, there's four figures on the inside of this. The markings to Gizzard, he notices it's an altered rune.
Oh.
It looks like the same spell that would be placed in like a rod of immovability.
I don't think there's anything I can do about these, Gizzard. Can you?
But something about the rune is different.
Can I make an arcane check to figure that, or try to figure out what it is?
That would be the one.
How does a 31 treat me?
31.
Yeah.
So it's not the rune is written. It's not written rod of immovability. It's written bones of immovability.
I know what we must do. Gizzard thinks we need to break all bones.
You mean all the bones of the people inside?
Why do you think so, Gizzard?
I point out one of the runes. That is bone.
Are you trying to tell me that their bones are affixed to the circle?
Yes.
Could we not destroy the runes and remove the spell?
That could work too.
And then I'd look at Gizzard and I'd be like, "Great thinking, Gizzard. I always knew you were the smart one of the group."
Remember the wide array of spells you guys have at your disposal too. I wanted to throw a couple simple puzzles because I know you guys have never played this high level of a character.
No.
Not even a little.
So I just throw some really simple puzzles at you at first, just
That-
to get used to what you guys can do and the things that are at your disposal.
That were almost not simple enough for some people.
We know some people at their intentions.
Oh, the bones. I guess we break all the bones and everything is fine. Or we
Hey, I
just
think it'll
destroy the
work.
runes.
I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong.
All right.
Let's go in there and smash some stuff.
As soon as I say that, I start destroying the runes with my +3 mace. I just kind of like brush them down, see if that works.
Yeah, once again, a simple smashing is probably not quite good enough.
Kizard points at one of the runes and casts Shatter.
Ah, there you go. But that has an AoE, does it not?
Depends on the level, if I'm not mistaken. Second level spell. It is 10-foot radius, centered on a point.
Which be pretty much everything inside the dome.
How far? The runes are on the outside of the dome, though, right?
No, they're on the inside, just on the
Oh.
inside.
Oh, yeah. You made it sound like they were on the outside. That's what I was thinking.
Sorry,
I
that's,
thought they were on
that's
the
my
inside,
bad.
too.
Can I cast it about 10 feet away so it still hits the rune?
Could also ask us to leave the circle.
I mean, there's 4 people on the inside of the circle still.
That is the issue. You
They'll
set them
shatter
up
their
to break
bones.
bones.
He'll do what he wanted to
You
do.
can also break their bones. That's great. Do it. Do it. I'll leave. I get out of the circle.
Can I
I would hit 2 of them.
Can I shield them? There's got to be a way I
Shield is-
can. I'm a cleric. There's got to be something I can do to protect them.
You already broke the bones, a ton of the bones of one of them.
But I didn't want to, and I can
2
heal
of them.
that.
He broke the hip bone of one of them.
I can
They seem to be
Ooh.
standing completely straight.
And I can
Yeah,
heal
you rolled a
that.
30
Sarah.
on his strength. I rolled a 6 on defense. So their constitution did not hold up.
And I can heal that.
Yeah, you can heal that. But
I can't
just
heal
to
death.
Show, just to show the fact that these guys are still standing. Like, he broke a hip bone. And
There's gotta
they're,
be-
Yikes.
There's got to be something. Okay, so why would shatter? Why would shatter work? There's got to be something better than shatter.
I don't think we have enough time to debate this. We should just get this one done and move on.
If we kill them, we do what they wish. We cannot kill them. It is
Will
what
it
they
kill
want.
them? Or will it just injure
How
them?
many symbols are there, Jeremy?
What?
How many runes are there?
5. There are 5 roots.
Okay, how about magic missile then?
Force damage. I mean, that's thinking. That auto hits too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because then it doesn't deal damage to other things, it just deals damage to those
What
things.
goal do you wish to cast that at?
Wait, it's just. Is it just magic? Is that all we need?
I mean, he said simple.
Are you gonna tell me that?
I think magic. Or,
It's not quite magical weapons, but like force damage would do it.
Gizzard thinks magic of some kind. Not
Thunder
weapon.
damage would do it. Thunder is structural.
So yeah, I'm going to cast magic missile. Just at the let's say 3rd level, because then I get
Oh.
darts. Is it 5 dice?
5 darts. Yeah,
Perfect.
because that way they all break at the same time.
Somebody's thinking. Big brain.
I mean, I'm playing big brain character, so I have to think big
Yeah,
brain.
I like it. I like it.
Usually, I don't play big brain character. I play
You're gonna shoot all 5 at the same time.
yeah.
All right.
Great thinking.
That
Gizzard.
was 4.
There's a reason why we've been friends for all these many years.
That is. I just want to make sure the spell attack mod is what you add on to spell damage, correct?
Yes.
It should tell you.
I think that's right.
It's just a D1 plus 1.
Okay.
Sorry, D4 plus 1.
Okay, so then that is 2 that take 5 damage, and 3 that take 4 damage.
Perfect. You destroy all 5? Great. So you fire out 5 missiles. You see the rooms, they're like little, almost like blocks in the ground. Like paving stones. They crack and shatter. And immediately you see the purple force of energy dissipate down around you, almost Endor battle shield style.
Nice.
Does the one that has the broken hip fall?
They all 4 of them fall, but they are breathing.
That's good.
They seem to be unconscious though. Heavily drenched in sweat.
Can I bind their hands and feet?
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bind their hands and feet so they cannot run or get away. And then once I do that quickly using mending, I'm going to look at my compatriots and say, "Quickly to the next."
As you bind this one, you hear another gong. It's been roughly about a minute. It's the last one.
Hey, Gizzard, can you do that very many times?
Gizzard can do that, yes.
Let's go.
Okay, because I have Eldritch Blast and can also do force damage.
Damn.
And it's a cantrip.
Yes, that's what it is.
Gizzard starts crawling to the next one.
I would
run to the next one.
I would pick up Gizzard and run and dash to the next one.
Actually, at this point, can I still fly?
You can still fly, yeah.
No?
No, let's see.
Concentrate.
Okay. Then I run and dash to the next one.
I would pick up Gizzard because
I think Gizzard can move faster than you.
What's his movement?
40.
Not if I run and dash.
Yeah, I'm dashing too.
Oh, okay.
So he can go 80, including
Yeah.
dash.
I see what's
I'm
going
crawling
on.
because it's faster.
The way you made it, you kept saying it is like you're crawling.
I'm a lizard. I crawl to go faster.
I got it. I figured it out.
Gizzard arrives to the site before the others, like just before. It would take 2 turns. Wait, 80. Yeah, 80, 160, and you'd be 40 feet away from the next one. But you see only 3 figures standing in this circle.
Is there an imp in the circle?
And there is an imp covered with a bloody obsidian dagger.
Okay.
Alright, you guys deal with the imp and I'll get rid of the...
I'm going to move my full 40 feet and cast magic missile again in the circle.
Okay.
So you run straight into the circle and you fire off your missiles.
At, let's go 4th level so then I can hit the imp as well.
You want to hit? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It might be better for you, Nancy, to move on to the next circle.
That's what I was just thinking. I'll keep running and go to the next circle.
Mm-hmm. As we turn around the corner and see Gizzard already in battle.
Imp takes 5 damage. And then it is 3 for 3 of them, and then 4 for 2 of them. For the runes.
Oh, imp dies from massive damage.
Oh.
5 damage? Whoa.
Hit points are 10.
Yeah, they only have 10 health. But I just
That
imagine, like, this
5
lizard
is
thing.
exactly half, so I have to take Constitution for its first damage. So 5 is the DC, and I rolled a 3.
Yep.
Oh.
I have a +1 to that, too, and I rolled a 3.
I'm
So
gonna declare, can we kill the imp?
Can you
So the imp
imagine?
dies from massive damage, just barely.
He probably died of half a heart attack. Turns around and sees this lizard on all fours.
Basically, right?
Jumps up and shoots magic
And he
missiles
just
out.
fires off all these missiles. Also, it turns like, what the fuck? Like he's literally a machine gun, like a wizard force machine gun.
Right out of the mouth as he like goes to like open his mouth to just cast. It just comes out of his mouth in the form of what looked like snowballs.
All right.
Okay.
You destroy these ones. The dome comes down, and the three bodies around you pass out.
I continue to that one that he's at so that I bind their hands and feet. But I would tell psychically to Nancy to move on to the next one. And I would also tell Gizzard as soon as I saw him or he's in range to move on to the next one. And I'll keep binding their hands and feet.
Okay. So when you notice as you're doing this too, every single one of them has been a woman. And they seem to have a bloody religious symbol painted upon their forehead.
Can I identify it? Can I identify it? Can I identify?
Absolutely, that would be religion.
That's like the one of the few things I'm really good at. It's the one thing I love about warlocks and clerics. They seem to be really good at religion. Warlocks doesn't make as much sense, but
Yeah, it does. You get your power from another deity
Yeah.
or some kind of deal.
I rolled a 21. I'm gonna add a D4 to that, just because I can. 25.
25. All right. So these symbols are a ritual, or sorry, not ritual, or a symbol of a cult.
Okay.
Obviously, a cult of Asmodeus, like it's a greater sign within the symbol, but within the symbol is a lesser sign of Glacia.
Okay.
These are daughters of Asmodeus.
I would again convey that to the group while they're still in range with my telepathic mind.
It's almost like a cult of women that are raised like cattle to be
Oh.
sacrificed for Asmodeus.
Yep.
Gross.
Makes sense.
Makes more
That's
reason to bind
horrifying.
their hands and feet so that they don't kill themselves.
Yeah.
Gizzard keeps crawling at 80 feet.
Yeah, they are fanatics and active.
So bind their hands, bind to their feet, and then as soon as I'm done that, I would obviously move and dash towards the next circle.
Okay.
Trying to stay as much within 60 feet in case I need to port to them.
Gizzard keeps crawling at 80 feet a
So
turn.
Nancy heads off to the next one.
Yeah.
She gets there probably a good turn before the rest of the group.
Perfect. I'll go inside and I'll use Eldritch Blast. I can do 4 beams. So it says
Alright.
I need to make a separate attack roll for each one.
You do.
So I've got 22, 18, a nat 20, and 16.
Crit one of those. And what are you striking?
I'm striking 3 of the runes and then the imp.
Put the crit on the imp.
But yeah, I mean, I might as well.
Yeah, it's 2d10.
But I think it's gonna die anyways.
D10, you never know.
That's true.
Unless it's a D10
It
and
is
you roll a 10.
I think it's
Sure.
you D12s, aren't you?
No, Eldritch Blast
no,
is
it's
D10.
10. It's 10.
That's why it's the best cantrip.
But you can make it better if you get
Oh, yeah.
the feats.
Well,
The invocations.
Mm-hmm.
the imp gets 6. And then the other ones are 9, 10, and 5.
I had a
All right.
D4, yep.
Um,
You had a D4 per turn.
From you?
You hit the imp. How much was it? 6 to the imp?
6.
Gotta roll my dice. There's another 3 on the dice. So that dies from massive damage.
Wow.
Imps are also very weak.
Yes, they are.
They're so tiny.
They get exploded quite explody.
Yeah, they're CR1 creatures compared to your
Yeah.
mighty massiveness.
We as a level 20 character, aren't we like CR 16?
You're CR,
CR60 as a party.
Wow.
yeah, you'd be CR60 as a party.
That's right. We're deadly.
Yeah.
That's why I
bit.
threw a
So it's literally
CR.
to have some fun and show you what level 20s can do.
It's like the rarest thing to get in D&D to
It is
level
the
20.
Unless you play exactly something like this. So here's where you find your first issue. You kill your imp, but you shoot the 3. The shit, my brain. Arcane symbols don't crack and explode. You shoot the 3, and instead of glowing, the light dissipates. And then after about several seconds, the 3 lights reignite.
Oh.
So it's
I can't
about
do any more than 4 at a time.
And the rest of the party shows up.
Gizzard casts it again at level 3 for the 5 darts. Because Gizzard likes to use his missiles.
That's fine. That's fine, Nancy. Now that we have this valuable information, you can go kill the imps and we'll deal with the runes.
That's
Gizzard,
what I was just thinking. Either that or I need someone who can do 1 to come with me.
Gizzard will do the runes. I'll tie up their hands, and you take out the imps.
Alright. I'll start running around the circle going for imps.
One of them takes 2, and the last one takes 4.
As long as you shoot all 5, it seems the damage doesn't really matter. Though it's fun to roll all that dice, that's why I had to do it a couple times.
It's like, whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter.
Almost, right? That's why I let you guys choose what you wanted pretty much for everything.
Now, how sad do you feel if we all chose non-casters?
You have other ways of doing this.
This would have been really fun if we all went fighters and just fighter barbarians.
There are other ways of doing this.
Vorpal swords.
If I find a point in between a bunch of them, how many imps can I hit with a range of 240 feet?
Sorry, what?
If I have a range of
What?
240 feet with Eldritch Blast, can I, find a way to line up the circles so that I can get a lot of imps at once? Like
No.
up to 4 of them?
Unfortunately not.
No. The
Or
blast.
I'll
stand in the middle between 2 and get the imps on
So
both
the way
sides?
to picture this is draw a circle for the town,
Yeah.
and then draw 5 points on that circle all the way around the outside of the town. Really,
Okay.
You
But
could
if I
say.
stand right in between
if you
2
were to
of them...
connect them, they would make a pentagram.
I was going to
If
say.
I stand right in between 2 of them, though, am I close enough to hit 2 of them on either side?
Probably if you were flying, because you would have town in between you.
Well, that's too difficult. I'll just go one by one.
Gizzard's going at 80 feet to the next one.
Yes, I will.
Same thing as always.
You can get there
I-
faster than me, so.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm using mending to bind the ones that pass out their hands and feet, and then moving on.
So
I
who
think-
gets to this
yeah.
one first?
This one gives. I think Gizzard will get to this one first.
Okay, let's go at level 5. Let's hit
Yeah.
level 4. Let's hit that imp as well.
I'll just keep running past him to the next one.
Remember, per turn, Gizzard, you can add a D4.
I don't have to. I'm not rolling.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, Gizzard would be to this one first because you had to wait for him to catch up, kill that 5th one.
Okay, so let's see. Imp takes 4, and then 1 takes 1, 2 take 3, and then the other 2 take 4.
So
Okay,
how
not
much
quite.
did the imp take?
4.
4?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh.
That imp is still alive.
And that is an action, is it not?
Yes, it is. So you have a bonus.
I want to bite it. I'm just going to bite the imp.
Is that a?
It's an offhanded attack.
No, you can only do that if you made it an actual attack.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to glare at the imp then. Waiting for the next time I can do something.
Okay. And then, so Nancy would come around the corner to see this Gizzard glaring down an imp.
I'll run straight into the thing and I will Eldritch Blast that imp.
This will be so instead of you running ahead, this is what you would see.
Yeah, that's okay.
With the
Like
portals,
some hissing between it.
the portal's down. You don't need to run.
Oh
in.
yeah. I'll
Yeah,
just, as I'm running past, I'll just Eldritch Blast the imp.
Okay.
With all 4, because why not?
Blow it up.
We've got
Alright.
13, 25, 30, and a nat 20.
Add the
Just
D4 to that 13.
Add the D4.
Just add the D4. You get to do it per turn. You add it per turn.
Fine.
Nukes this imp.
Just
That's
nuke
awesome.
it.
You gotta add the D4.
It's so dead. It's so dead. I don't know what to do. There's probably a crater left where he was.
you force blast him into the ground and it's dead, and then force blast.
Yeah.
Just be safe.
Nice.
So it's like body hits the dirt, and then another one hits his body, causing this crater, and then just this like explosion of like gore.
It's just
And
a,
then 2 more force explosions into this like red dust.
Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. I'm just gonna keep running to the next one then.
And then
After
the
seeing it
would
explode,
next.
Gizzard crawls at his 80 feet per turn.
and I would show up to that scene and be like, I would telepathically communicate, be like, don't be so forceful. There's no need to be cruel to these creatures. So I look at this bloody mist in the middle of this people as I'm tying up their hands and feet.
So who gets to the last one first?
As you arrive to the 4th one, the imp jumps up and drives the blade into the sternum of one of the victims, or one of the sacrifices. And there are only 2 bodies left in this one.
Oh, oh dear.
As the gong goes out, you're on the 4th one.
Oh, okay. I thought the last one was the 4th one because I've cast.
No, there'll be 5 in total.
Alright,
Okay.
so if this is the 4th one, then I will run past him for real this time and keep going towards the 5th one.
I'm going to jump in and let's hit them with missiles. And just for fun, I'm going to go at 5th level with 2 missiles hitting the imp. Need 1 more D4.
Not making the mistake this time.
He started this.
Well, one of his brothers did.
Nope, this one specifically started it.
Ah, I see.
Specifically.
No, pacifically.
It was the ocean and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Goddamn
So-
ocean!
Jeremy, that one takes 9. And then the rest are
So it takes none?
9.
9.
Yeah, none.
It's not a nun, it's an imp. You're a nun.
You're a nun.
The women who are dying might be nuns.
No, they're a cult. He just said they're a
What's
cult.
the difference?
I mean, there's a form of I mean,
I like how you said that, Sarah. That fills me with joy.
What are you saying?
I hope Jesus is looking down at you
Brainwashing
and shaking his
Okay,
head
well,
right
first
now.
of all, I'm not Catholic, but second of all, yeah.
You're like, yeah, Jesus.
But yeah, that's 9 damage on the imp, and then 2 on 3 of them, and then that is 4 on the other 2.
take down another circle.
Is the imp still standing?
The imp is dead.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and there are only 2 women left here. As Nancy reaches the last one first, Gazarda would be just right behind, though. He's only like a half turn behind you. Whereas I believe Mahatman's probably about a turn behind every time because he's staying behind
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
to tie down these victims. So he's
Yeah.
he's probably 2 turns behind.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I get close enough to see the imp, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it into oblivion.
Okay, so you run inside the circle this time.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just call 4 shots.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All ones. Let's go.
No, 2 17s, a 22, and a 25.
They wouldn't even be ones because of the way her stuff. It actually does get a bonus on top of it.
Yeah,
Fair.
it does.
Yeah, in total, her bonuses in total are more than its health.
So it's dead too.
I wanted to pick a small army of certain creatures that work well together. These ones too, and you will see why.
Uh-oh.
Are you saying we aren't working well together for one?
Oh, you guys are doing a great job for once.
This is kind of shocking, honestly.
Oh yeah, for once.
Yes.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because there's no Andrew.
Yeah.
There's no Andrew ruining the party dynamic.
As I get there, I'm gonna do my missiles again.
Anyone listening, don't take that the wrong way. We love Andrew. He's awesome.
They don't know who Andrew is.
Insaniac is awesome.
Well, why would you do that?
Because
No, what? We had a perfect alibi and then he just ruined it.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
Until he's like, you guys, and you're like, we were talking about you.
Okay,
We have no idea it's this person. Well, just so everyone knows, it's this person.
from everything I'm hearing, maybe only I like him. So
Love Andrew.
I love him too.
Yeah.
Just, you don't have to throw him under the bus like that. Jesus.
No, that was all you.
It was all you.
it's not.
It was.
You're the one who said it.
I
Okay,
said Andrew.
Anyway.
I didn't.
let's kill these things.
For the damage, Jeremy, it is 3 of the runes take 5, 2 of them take 4.
Okay. So you bring down the last of the circles. As you bring down the last of the circles and these 2 girls fall to their feet unconscious, the moon immediately takes on this like reddish hue and the night sky changes. Fibber played 7 Days to Die. It's like horror.
Yeah. I'd start tying these ones up now.
Can I pray to my deity while I'm tying them up when I see this change of the moon, and ask my deity what's happening? Did I mess up?
You have only put a stem on what's to come.
How do I nip this problem then? Please, Bahamut, tell me. My great Bahamut.
Silence the chorus. And as this voice passes over your mind, you begin to hear voices on the wind.
Are they coming from the things tied up below me?
No, they're not.
I would then run until I'm in distance of them two, and then tell them that instantly.
Are you going to teleport to us to tell us?
Only when I'm within 60 feet can I.
Yeah. How far is your telepathy?
My telepathy is 120 feet.
Ah.
It's in Kalishtar, so telepathy would be better.
So
And
you
then
can scream at us in telepathy.
I
and keep
didn't,
running.
and I didn't use my cleric feature. That pact bond is just something I can renew. So I'm going to renew that after 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure, just so we keep it going. Because that, like, I can use my Cleric Pact for, like, my Channel Divinity for Balm of Peace, but my Emboldening Bond is something I can just do. So that's the one that allows us to teleport to each other and stuff. So that's what I keep. That's why I keep it up.
Useful.
But we have to keep being friends. It's all about working together.
I like to think we've done really well so far.
All right,
We
but
really have.
I would
Really,
I would tell you guys as soon as I could within 120 feet. I talked to Bahamut, my deity, and he told me that if you listen carefully, you can hear a singing on the wind. We need to find those voices and silence them. Again, I do not think we should kill these things unless we know they are fiends and demons like that imp. If they,
Out of curiosity, is there anything left of the imp?
the last one, no.
Ah. Okay.
The last two were just ultimately decimated.
and the first one,
yeah.
the first one was turned into nothingness.
Yeah, the first one,
It was
was
fun.
evaporated into a fissure.
Yep. But let's as soon as you're done tying up those last two cultists, let's go. I'm gonna roll perception check to see if I can.
Yeah.
We'll do this last encounter and then leave the rest for next week.
Yes,
Perfect.
that's
Okay.
exactly
I will
what I was
also
thinking,
roll a perception check because I'm
As will
extremely good at it.
guys.
Is it perception or investigation?
Perception,
Okay.
because you're listening to the wind.
That is a 30.
I got plus 12. I had 25.
So the voices seem to be carrying upon the wind, which in this way would mean they're probably either high or up the mountain.
I got 35. Does
thought
that
my
tell us
pencil
anything
was
else?
First instinct is to look up, and you can see straight above you.
Are they flying?
Yes.
All right. Well, I can use.
They are probably about 200 feet straight up in the air. Their voices are just barely carrying on the wind. You can see them as specks in the sky. At first, you almost mistake them for angels, but they're black, armored, and winged.
Are we allowed to kill these ones?
I said, Eddie, as long as they're fiends or demons, yes. Well, I can cast fly on myself with my book.
I can also cast fly on myself.
Their song sounds very much like a dirge.
I can't fly, but how far up are they?
About 200 feet.
I can cast Eldritch Blast 240 feet.
Nice.
What language would we be able to hear?
Yes,
Okay.
infernal. All infernal.
Okay, so what are they saying? I also took.
That's funny. I too speak infernal and wish that we could make up things for them to tell us.
I don't, Jeremy.
They are singing a dirge to, once again, the Dark Allfather.
Odin?
Pretty much. Asmodeus.
Can I? All right, I'm gonna give this a go because this could go really bad or this could go really fun, guys.
They still have the blood moon, and it's
Can I?
in a way of like opening. Seem to be like tempting the blood moon to open.
Open the moon?
Yes,
That's not how science works.
you're right. That's not how science works.
This is magic.
All right. Well, guys, should we start shooting them?
And the moon seems to be bleeding. And as they sing this, a light rain begins to pour, but
Hold
it's
on.
red, thick.
I am going.
What does it taste like?
Crimson iron.
All right,
Right.
I'm going to pray to Bahamut, and I'm going to cast Planar Ally. It is conjuration. It lasts for 10 minutes. I can do it anywhere within 60 feet of myself. I beseech my god. And they send me a celestial elemental fiend that is loyal to me to aid me. The DM's choice.
Probably celestial then.
It's a DM's choice of what appears to me, but I am praying for Bahamut for a celestial ally. If I could make an ask, it would be an angelic one or something that perhaps my friend here, Nancy, could ride. But if not, any ally would be duly noted in this time of desperate need, in this dire hour.
I
Bahamut.
should be okay from the ground, honestly. I can shoot things a long ways away.
I'm still doing the planar ally. It's such a badass spell. Pray to my god and ask for help, and he sends me an ally.
I have a question about a spell.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I just have a question whenever.
I want to know what's coming to me. I want to know. What does Bahamut send to me to help me in my time of need?
A angelic imp.
It has to have a stat block.
Sorry, a cherub.
There we go.
Dude, if he actually sent me a cherub, that would be fucking deadly. Have you ever looked at those stat blocks?
I have not.
They are
Nope.
immune to all attacks that are necrotic. They are immune to all attacks from demons and fiends.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be just that. If he said cherub, I'd be like, well, I guess we do nothing now. We send the little baby angel to go kill everything.
And the baby angel can do that.
Yep.
Send the angel baby to do a real angel baby's job.
I think they're like that. It could be them, but I'm pretty sure cherubs are disgusting in 5e.
I do not see any on the app.
Cherub 5e. Here we are. Oh, they've been replaced with archangels. They
That
were
would explain a lot.
they were in 4e. Oh no, here they are. 5e. Armor class 24, 580 hit points. No, these are the right ones. These are cherubs. No, they have a 5e stat block. They are disgusting, just as they should be. Little baby angels that are just absolutely fucking gross.
Wait, so you're a Bahamut, actually, right?
I do pray to Bahamut, yeah. If you check the Facebook, Caden, I sent the cherub. Yeah, wait till you see
Sounds
that.
rude. Wee woo, wee woo.
So you get, it looks like a silver dragon, but it is not a silver dragon. That is just its material worldly form. It is a large celestial called a planetar.
Ooh.
What? Really? Those are in Volos? No. But I got a silver one, eh? Oh, you sent me the link?
Yeah, I'll send it the link. Make it much easier.
It would.
Well, it's
Can
approaching
all
2
of it-
hours. So why
So
don't
this
you describe this thing?
Large. So you summon this. You like dragon pendant. I guess. How do you summon it?
So, my thing that is to Bahamut, I believe it's a. I'm doing what you described. It's like a little. It's like it looks like a toy figure of a man riding a dragon, but if you look at it closer, it's actually made out of metal, and it's my symbol of, Bahamut and whatever his name is, and their forever union, because I'm all about peace, right? So I'm all about that union and peace, and so I think of peace, and when I pray to Bahamut, the great maker of peace, I tell him to send me something to help me in this time of this dire hour, as I basically hold it in my hands, look up at the sky.
So his symbol begins to glow a platinum silver color. The silver dust immediately begins to shed off of this toy and radiate and circle around him in a torrent. He's surrounded in this torrent of silver dust. Immediately as he begins to pray, you hear the roar of a dragon over top of his prayers, but they're not drowned out. They are echoed within. As the silver dust begins to form and take shape, it forms into the shape of, it looks like an armored knight that seems to be coalescing around Mahatman's very form. As he begins to lift off of the ground and almost take flight, as the rest of this silver shape takes shape into a silver dragon beneath him. And you can fly at the same speed you ride the planet on.
Cool.
Neat.
Awesome, bro. This is a cool. And that's 2 hours. So we'll stop there. As we stopped the circles, and now I summon my Plaetar, and we're ready for battle again.
Ooh.
We bring peace to the land.
Very exciting.
If Insanieac does join us next week, Sir Jeremy, can you make him the BBEG?
Happily, I think he might enjoy that, actually.
I think he would too.
Almost certainly.
Just because I don't want to ruin this good groove we got going.
Dynamic.
Oh, that's so mean. You know he's gonna watch this.
No, he's not. He's lazy.
He usually does.
But he's not gonna make it this far. If he does, then I'm sorry.
He only watched last week because he wanted to know how he died.
He also wanted to know how we burned down the forest.
Yeah, that too.
And the hot topic.
Yeah.
You can find out too if you just go to our YouTube or check it on Twitch. Part 2 of Sunday One Shots. Speaking of which, thank you all for watching. We had a consistent 3 viewers. We got a new follower. Thank you, Dragon's Puss.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, that's so awkward to say. Dragon's Puss. Thank you
There's
for
a little,
following
yeah.
us. But we were the Villains Talk Show. It was 2 Shot Sundays. Thanks for joining us. Come next time, same bat channel. Next Sunday for part 2. Wednesday's our talk show day if you want to drop in for that. Like I said, go to YouTube for past episodes if you want to watch us. If you just want to listen to us, we have podcasts. As always, beside me was the lovely Sarah Vike, the ever-present Great Grease Goblin, and the omniscient Sir Jeremy. Unfortunately, we did not have Insanieac today, but he will be hopefully next on Wednesday. And I, of course, am C4. We are the villains. We are the villains of the Villains Talk Show.
No one knows.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day.
You forgot how words work?
Oh, now you got me all messed up. I did the wrong title cards.
That's what we get paid for. Wow.
Perfect.